A 15-year-old convicted of a hate crime in Lakeside has learned her fate. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
And I'm Anna Laurel in for Marcella Lee. The victim in this case is a black 16-year-old girl. The teen on trial and her boyfriend, who also face hate crime accusations, are both white. CBS 8's Steve Price was in court this afternoon as the judge handed down the sentence and a chilling message.
The 15-year-old, who we are not naming or showing because she's a minor, was sentenced today to 120 days in the county's urban camp program for her role in a fight that the judge called a hate crime. It happened April 16th in Lakeside. An argument earlier in the day progressed to physical violence that night with a 16-year-old girl stabbed twice in the back. The person accused of doing the actual stabbing is a 16-year-old boy who has now been charged with attempted murder and a hate crime for allegedly yelling racist slurs during that attack. At this point, his case has not gone to trial. In fact, the DA is hoping to have him charged as an adult. But his 15-year-old girlfriend was found guilty here in juvenile court last month, the judge convicting her of assault for aggressively swinging a drainage grate and saying the incident was a hate crime because she used a racial slur earlier in the day when the fight first started. At today's sentencing, which news cameras were barred from recording, it was revealed that the defendant had a history of complex trauma in her life. Her attorney argues she should be immediately released for treatment at an intensive hospitalization program. The prosecutor argued for 2 years in custody, saying it's an issue of public safety and her need for ample time for intense supervision. In the end, the judge took the probation department's recommendation for 120 days in urban camp. According to the county's website, quote, the goal of the urban camp is to provide the youth with the training and skills necessary for successful transition and reintegration into society. The judge made it clear in court today that there are no winners here, saying, quote, this case involves hate and the consequences of hate. At the juvenile courthouse, Steve Price, CBS 8.